Are you in Canada, USA, UK, or Germany? Guess what? Home isn't as far as you think. Niger is just one click away. At Eagles FM 102.3 Abuja, we bring you that authentic vibe, latest news, hot entertainment, sports gist, kiddie shows, and all the flavors that feel just like home. It's pure Niger energy, anytime, anywhere. No matter where you are in the world, you can vibe with us live. Just download the Eagles FM app on Android or iOS and keep the connection alive. Because home is where Eagles FM is.
Your number one radio experience you can count on. Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
From Milky Way to Earth, everywhere there's internet, you can connect with Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. Log on to our website www.eaglesfm.com. Follow and engage with us now on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok at Eagles FM Abuja, Instagram at Eagles FM 1023. Download our apps on your Android and iOS stores. Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja, your radio experience you can count on.
I just had to have a little melody on the playback going on right there, just in the background, because it is a Friday and it does feel good to be here with you and engage with you. I mean, how's it going? I mean, I'm so excited. It's already weekend. Oh yeah, tell your friends, bring your friends. I'm gonna bring my friends and we can be friends. That's right. It's how it goes on a Friday every time. On here is a special edition of the Eagles Morning Rises Breakfast Show, and this is how we start your day the right way. Let me greet you in the way that I know how to. Agife, Olodudu, Inakwara, Otutuoma, Ekaro, and the good people of Isoko will go, Emma Muriel Keo. Yay! Nindeve for the TIVs, and in my dialect it will be a messiere, and in the language that you and I totally understand it would be good morning. My name is Uduak Daniel, and it's a Friday, the 6th day in the month of March, 2026. Okay, now let's get you into some things that you ought to know this morning. Let's just jump right into it already. Now, you should know that a federal high court in Abuja on Wednesday discharged and acquitted suspended DCP Abakari and his two brothers, Mohammed and Ali, on charges bordering on non-disclosure of assets. In a judgment on Thursday, Justice James Omotosho found that the prosecuting agency, the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, failed to prove its case beyond a reasonable doubt as required under law. Now, Nigeria's largest privately owned refinery, the Dangote Petroleum Refinery, has reassured Nigerians that it will prioritize domestic supply to prevent fuel scarcity in the country. Now, despite the ongoing crisis in the Middle East and the resulting volatility in the global oil markets. Now, in a statement, though, as of yesterday, the refinery said it remains committed to serving as a stabilizing force for the Nigeria's economy and energy market amid global supply disruptions triggered by the conflict in the Middle East. So, suspected terrorists have attacked a military base and internally displaced persons IDP camps in Goshe town, Gwoza local government area of Borno State, killing an unspecified number of soldiers and civilians. Locals and security sources confirmed the incident, saying a large number of armed terrorists invaded the town after Muslims broke their fast on Wednesday. We're still in an era for the killing spree. The Kano State House of Assembly has initiated impeachment proceedings against the Deputy Governor of Kano State, Aminu Abdul Salam Gurzo, over allegations of gross misconduct, abuse of office, and breach of public trust. The notice of impeachment was presented on the floor of the Assembly by the Majority Leader, Lawan Hussaini Dalla, who said the action was taken in compliance with Section 188 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999. Okay, so the Force Public Relations Officer, FPRO ACP Benjamin Ondeni, will vacate office in Abuja on Friday, bringing to an end a 5-month tenure widely regarded as having strengthened the force's public communication and digital engagement. It was gathered that a senior police officer has been penciled down to replace him, although the officer's identity has not been made public as of press time. So, the Cross River State House of Assembly has indefinitely suspended Honorable Dixon Ovat Abo, the representative of Obobura 1 State constituency, following allegations of violent conduct considered unbecoming of a legislator. The suspension was announced during plenary after a motion moved by Right Honorable Davis Etta and seconded by Right Honorable Francis Bassi Asukwo. I see. The Senate on Thursday summoned the immediate past Group Chief Executive Officer of the Nigeria National Petroleum Company Limited, NNPCL, Mele Kyari, over an alleged 210 trillion naira expenditure by the National Oil Company between 2017 and 2023, which the lawmakers say he has not been properly accounted for. Okay, they said it has not been properly accounted for. Okay, is this going to open the canker worms right now? Or probably he may have been clean. Never know, but we will find out what happens after that disclosure. But a Deputy Inspector General of Police, Frank Mba, alongside several other senior officers, will be retiring from the Nigeria Police Force, NPF, following recent changes in the leadership of the force. Now, this is just as 7 Assistant Inspectors General of Police have been slated for promotion to the rank of Deputy Inspector General of Police. Can you beat that? Now, the Lagos State Police Command has dismissed 4 police officers over the alleged involvement in the killing of 7 traders at Owode Onire Market in the Kosofe local government area of the state. The State Commissioner of Police, Olorundare Jimo, disclosed this on Thursday while addressing journalists at a police officers' mess in Ikeja. Finally, now, on the things you ought to know this morning, the Inter-Party Advisory Council on Thursday warned that political parties across the country may boycott the 2027 general elections if controversial provisions in the newly enacted Electoral Act 2026 are not urgently amended. The umbrella body of registered political parties said the law, recently signed by President Bola Tinubu, contains provisions that could undermine internal party democracy and weaken the credibility of the electoral process. Now, you heard that now. Let's jump into the front page of Nigerian newspapers and bring you up to speed in on what is going on in Nigeria on the front page. Now, just before that, might I also let you in on the fact that, Nigeria paid Boko Haram ransom for kidnapped pupils. Intel sources are saying that right there. And of course, Seriake Dixon has moved from the PDP to the NDC, all right? And it's given reasons why he defected. I mean, these and many more will be coming to you, I'm sure, on the front page of Nigerian newspapers. But let's get to the Nation newspaper right now. And with the Nation newspaper, this story says, Masari is presidential advisor. Politics. Oh, I see. Promotion now. Okay, page 5 has got that one. Makoko. Mode of compensation divides victims. Page 28 has got that one. And this story here, just above that story I just put out to you now, 100 senior lawyers on corruption trial, says EFCC chair. 100 senior lawyers on corruption trial, says EFCC chair, right? And that will be Ola Olukoyede, right? EFCC chair. Now, in case you didn't know him, now it's got one writer to it. LPDC sanctions 17 legal practitioners. That story continues on page 4 of the Nation newspaper. Now to the big story on the front page of the Nation newspaper this morning. Resolution of OPL 245 rift to swell oil output by 150,000 barrels per day. Okay, and this one says, Tinubu facilitates end of crisis. I see. That story continues on page 4 of the Nation newspaper. This resolution sends a clear signal to global investors that Nigeria is prepared to address legacy issues transparently, uphold the rule of law. This is an excerpt from that big story now with the Nation newspaper. Dangote refinery absorbing 20% of crude oil escalation. And it's got one writer. Firm explains PMS pricing amid soaring global crude oil price. Okay, you see that one continued on page 5 of the Nation newspaper at the very base of the Nation newspaper. Screening for 50,000 police constable recruitment begins Monday. Page 4 has got that one right there. I mean, it's just been going between page 4 and page 5, page 4 and page 5. Popular numbers with the Nation newspaper this morning, though. But let's get above the Nation newspaper banner. I'm seeing this one. Senator Dixon dumps PDP for new party, NDC. See that. Page 5 here, it says, Kano Assembly serves Deputy Governor notice of impeachment. And this one right here on page 6, add 1 to 5, you get 6. You know how it goes. How appeal court heard 357 cases, 272 motions in 1 week. Page 6 has got that story. And to page 29 now, Ondo government vows to defend ownership of Eba Oil well. Oh, I see. Now, that'll be all with the Nation newspaper this morning. Let's get to the Daily Trust newspaper. It's going to be a smart read, and in case you're just tuning in for the first time, this is Eagles 102.3 FM's The Pages, but you like to call it the newspaper review segment of the morning show, the breakfast show, Eagles Morning Rise. That's what it is. Now, let's get to the big story with the Daily Trust newspaper. Now, this one is continued on pages 3, 4, and 5 to show you how serious this one is. Terrorists abduct over 100 women, children in Borno. Terrorists abduct over 100 women, children in Borno. That story continues on pages 3, pages 4, and pages 5, respectively. Right? Now, go check it out. The abduction must be really crazy and massive. I see a war tank on fire. See motorcycle by the side. Oh, this is mayhem. This is mayhem. This is chaos. I tell you, right? Aftermath of attack by suspected members of Boko Haram on military base at Ngoshe Community, Goza local government area of Borno State on Wednesday. Oh, this is just too much for the eyes to see. But you want to go have an audio-visual television radio experience that you can count on. Make sure you get to YouTube right now, Eagles TV Abuja, and see it clearly. See it the way that I see it. See through the lens of my pupil, my eyes pupil. You will see it. This is devastating, I tell you, right? And for the Facebook page, for a television overview of what I'm saying right now, you can get on to Eagles FM Abuja on Facebook. Go on there right now and see for yourself what I'm saying. Now, just under the graphic representation of this dastardly attack, you'd find this one: Kano Deputy Governor Garo Takai Falgore tipped as impeachment plot begins. Page 12. It's got that story. To page 7 now. Detention, it says. El Rufai petitions ICPC demands 15.6 billion naira damages. El Rufai is not backing out now. It's not backing out. Page 7 has got that one. Water scarcity worsens in FCT. Page 29 has got that one. Go to page 27 with me. Certificate verification mandatory for NYSC. Minister is saying that certificate verification is very, very important for NYSC. All right, just above the big story now, but below the Daily Trust newspaper banner, Abba Kyari drug trial continues, and the LEA is putting that out on page 6. And to page 20 now. Unprepared leaders are Africa's problem. Obasanjo is saying that. Remember, he just celebrated his 89th birthday, remember? All right, he's saying that unprepared leaders are Africa's problem. All right, I take you to page 23 now. Smartphones prices to increase by 20% in Nigeria. So if you're planning to get a smartphone or you don't have a smartphone right now, just get ready to double your hustle, because the price is going to be increasing 20% in Nigeria. Okay, well, go read that story and understand why that will be so. So I take you to the Punch newspaper for today. That's right. And with the Punch newspaper, the big story on its front page now: U.S.-Iran war. Marketers Dangote trade words over petrol price. U.S.-Iran war. Marketers Dangote trade words over petrol price. Page 2 has got that story. It's got two writers to it. Imported petrol cheaper than Dangote's by 64 naira per liter. Marketers are saying that. Defy Middle East war to import petrol. Dangote challenges marketers. Oh, so there's a way to defy the Middle East war to import petrol? Okay. Dangote is challenging the marketers right there. And this is all about the pricing of petrol. All right. Now I take you to page 28. Osun Governor. Campaigns begin March 11 as INEC finalizes candidates. All right. And now this one, DIG Mba others retire. 7 AIGs for promotion. Page 7 has got that story now. And we should leave the Punch newspaper, but not yet, because I see to the side of the Punch newspaper some stories now. This one here says pension funds hits 28 trillion naira as contributors exceed 11 million. All right, pension funds, it hits 28 trillion naira as contributors to that pension fund scheme exceed 11 million. Page 24 has got that one. To page 2 now. Borno is the kicker. Hundreds still missing after Boko Haram attack. Hundreds still missing after Boko Haram's attack. All right. Just above the Punch newspaper banner now, you will see this one on page 7. Senate summons ex-NNPC boss Yari. Over 210 trillion naira audit queries. That will be all with the Punch newspaper this morning. So I take you to the Nigerian Tribune newspaper on Eagle's Wings. Now let's get to the big story on the front page for today, Friday, 6 March 2026. Page 12 precisely. So let's start with that big story. Page 12, join me now. Gunmen wreak havoc in Ondo, Oyo, Kebbi. Gunmen wreak havoc in Ondo, Oyo, Kebbi. Page 12 has the story. It's got a couple of writers for precisely now. Disguised as vigilante men to kidnap 4 on Kishi Igbeti Road. Second writer says, abduct wife, shoot husband in Ondo. Third writer says, kill 2 police officers in Kebbi after attack on border post. Last writer says, we have rescued Igbeti kidnapped victims, or your government source is saying that now. All right, so Google introduces Yoruba Hausa supports for AI search in Nigeria. Page 4 has got that story. And we see this one still on page 4 looking popular with the Nigerian Tribune newspaper this morning now, and it says, what does it say again now? This one says, SANU, SSANU, SANU issues fresh threat over delay in renegotiation February salaries. Okay. All right. SANU issues fresh threat over delay in renegotiation February salaries. Page 4. It's got that. Senator Dixon dumps PDP, joins NDC. Page 21. And something on health now. Scientists develop universal nasal spray vaccine against COVID-19 flu pneumonia. All right? Scientists develop universal nasal spray vaccine against COVID-19 flu pneumonia, right? Page 17 has got that one right there. We're still talking COVID-19 till now. Okay, didn't know. Page 6 here. Tinubu resolves OPL 245 disputes with ENI 15 years after. Unlocks 150,000 barrels per day of crude. I see on page 6. Our substantive drug case against Abba Kyari still on course. Page 3 has got that one. And NDLEA is saying that as court acquits him of non-declaration of assets case. I see. Let's see, do we still have more? Okay, just above the Nigerian Tribune newspaper right now, we see this one on page 5. PIA, Nigeria upstream producers have failed to supply crude to refinery. Dangote is saying that. Senate summons Kyari, ex-NNPCL officials, over 210 trillion naira alleged discrepancies. All right, page 4. Senate summons Kyari, ex-NNPCL officials, over a whopping 210 trillion naira alleged discrepancies. I don't know, for some reason I see the Senate President's face, Fabio, right there, just to the side of that story. Okay, but let's just leave it there. I'll take this one here now. It's going to be the last read for the pages, right? Let's see. Okay. The big story on the front page of the Guardian newspaper for today: old age distress. Old age distress. How weak safety nets make senior citizens treat beggars destitute. Oh, look at those, gray-haired, and they just sit down right there. One with both of them with walk sticks. Just tells you that they've really aged, right? And look at how they have their hands on their jaws right there. Oh, this is really saddening. A lot of patches on their clothes. Really saddening right there. I'll take it again. Old age distress. How weak safety nets make senior citizens treat beggars destitute. Pages 4 and 5 has got that big story. Federal government begins nationwide crackdown on irregular migrants. Page 7 has got that one. APGA, APC, others spent 19.6 billion naira in 2025 Anambra Guba poll. Page 29 has got that one too. Drug case against Abba Kyari on course. And the LEA clarifies. Page 30 has got that one. Stella Odua seeks plea bargain deal over 2.5 billion naira fraud. Page 29. Stella Odua seeks plea bargain deal over 2.5 billion naira fraud. Page 29. I take you to page 6 now. 2027 is the kicker. IPAC threatens boycott as a Fedifera backs Southern presidency. Oh, I see. Credits to government spikes by 37% as private sector lending stalls. I'll take it again. Credit to government spikes by 37% as private sector's lending stall. All right, page 16 has got that story. Now let's just look above the big story, but right below the Guardian newspaper, right underneath the Guardian newspaper banner now, Disco's ration 2,830 megawatt as gas shortages cut power supply. Page 3. Oh, a lot of communities going to be thrown in darkness. A lot more will be visiting darkness real soon. Oh, this is appalling. Page 6 now. This one here says Dangote refinery assures local supply amid global crisis disruption. Page 6. Senate summons NNPCL former bosses over unaccounted 210 trillion naira. Page 3 has got that story. And that will be all with the front page of Nigerian newspapers. But of course, opening an opening for you to add your voice loudly and clearly in the arena of the pages, what you like to call the newspaper review segment of the Morning Rise. Just to also put it out there to you that you can follow us right now across every other social media platform as you know it. Eagles FM Abuja, Eagles FM Abuja, TikTok, X, formerly Twitter, Instagram, Eagles FM Abuja. On Facebook for that audio-visual television radio experience, it is Eagles FM Abuja. But the YouTube is having a different tone to it, adding some spice to it. I'm talking Eagles TV Abuja. The TV has got to be there, so you know it's got to be a TV and not just a radio. All right, so Eagles TV Abuja on YouTube. Get on there, show some love. Let us know you came, you saw, and you are soaring with us. Right, the number will be 0907 353 0044. The other number 0908 766 8888. WhatsApp portal number 0909 705 relations. Please let it be based on facts, something provable, something admissible, something, you know what I'm saying, right?
When I call and say that some people are really funny, there's a deep conspiracy there to rescue these children that we are deliberately taking away from Niger State and other parts. Now, these terrorists, if you pursue them, chase them from Borno, they move to Niger, from Niger to Kebbi, and still making money like animals, and nobody sees them. Do they not pass through communities? Do they not pass through bank of federal government? For how long do we lose famed soldiers? These people, Boko Haram, Iswa, Fulani terrorists, I named them. They have killed all levels of military. For how long do we turn it? These terrorists will relocate to another place. I think this conspiracy there. I call out the governor. You know your terrain, you are the chief security officer of this state. Stand up and face reality. Now these people are spreading. I'll bring it to your notice. Benue State Center.
Calling My Abuja Homes Limited. How can we help?
My sister, I just heard your advert on radio for affordable land in Giri by University of Abuja, in Kuje, Kalshi, and Paiko. Are they still available, my sister?
Yes, sir.
In case something I want, my sister, I beg no verse. Is it true that you can pay an initial deposit of only 200,000 naira now to secure any of your land and pay the balance within 5 years? That one they happen?
Absolutely, sir. You can pay for the land outright or in installments. We have the lands that you can pay for within 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, and up to 5 years, sir.
My sister, so you mean say just 200,000 initial deposit for any of my Abuja home land?
Yes, sir.
What if I want to pay 500,000 initial deposit for hire one each? I beg.
That's very okay, sir. That only means you will finish your payments earlier and collect your title documents quicker, sir.
Bam! This one see my bed. Okay then, I want to buy one plot each in every my Abuja home location you have. So, my sister, how much?
All right, sir. We have different prices for various land sizes in all the locations. The 300 square meter in Giri is going for 4 million naira only, 4 million naira in Kuje, 4 million naira in Karishi, and 2 million naira in Paiko. The bigger 500 square meter plot is also available, sir. I will send you our order form and more details on WhatsApp on this number, sir.
God will bless you, my sister. Thank you very much.
Hello, bros. How far? I beg no vessel. I've been put here for that your matter concerning that My Abuja Home Limited package. Bros, I dey interested. I beg. Connect me. I want to get their contact. I want to be landlord for Abuja.
Their number now 0808 88 37 426 0808 88 37 426. I mean, if you call this other number, will be 0808 2723 824 0808 2723 824, or you can visit their website for www.myabujahome.com.
Call them now before the land finish.
My Abuja Home, live the life.
Please listen to this announcement.
Are you a woman between the ages of 35 to 55 years? Do you have a scan that shows that you have fibroid? Any of these bothers you or anyone you know? Push Africa has brought good news for you. Push Africa, in partnership with Mercy Health Hospital, Abuja, is carrying out 100 free surgeries for women with fibrosis this month, and you can benefit by simply booking for a free consultation with one of our expert gynecologists. For more information, visit www.mercyhospital.africa or call or WhatsApp 091 199 90037 091 199 90037. Terms and conditions apply.
Power Homes and Shelters Limited, a real estate company. We be Baba for properties. Our properties natural best.
Please listen to this important infomercial. It's Powell's time on radio. Abuja. Powell Homes and Shelters Limited has come with a vision of transforming housing through innovation, style and integrity. At Powell Homes and Shelters Limited, we deliver affordable luxury, comfort and reliability in real estate. We offer genuine lands, elegant homes, modern designs and flexible payment plans to make your dream home a reality. Visit us today and experience excellence you can trust. Our address is number 52, Suez Crescent, Abacha Estate, Wuse Zone 4, Abuja. You can call us on telephone number 081-510-20000 or 080-925-70000. The number to call us once again is 081-510-20000 or 080-926-70000. Now let's hear what your sister and veteran Nollywood actress Patience Ozoko, Mama G, has to say about this company.
My people, my name is Patience Ozoko, popularly known as Mama G. G for General. Do you want to buy genuine lands and other properties and need a brand you can trust? Think Powell Home and Shelters Limited. With a reputation built on honesty and reliability, we ensure your investment is secured. Our team of experts is dedicated to providing personalized service tailored to your needs. Join countless of satisfied customers who have found their dream properties with us. For inquiries, please call 0815 102 0000 or 0809 257 0000. We can get you property from any part of Nigeria. Think real estate, think Powell.
Thank you, Mama G, for that wonderful talk. Remember, our office is at number 52, Suez Crescent, Abacha Estate, Wuse Zone 4, Abuja. We also have branches in Enugu, Owerri, Oka, and Asaba, and Nairobi. Think real estate, think Powell.
Power Homes and Shelters Limited, a real estate company. We be Baba for properties. Our properties natural best. Invest your money, create a better future. A real estate company. We be Baba for properties. Real estate. Our properties natural best.
Power Homes and Shelters Limited, a real estate company. We be Baba for property. Our priority is to satisfy our client to the best.
Ramadan. Now once you wait till they can go, the day answer prayer as we dey fast. Simple big concept, don't get started. Another ogbonge promo.
Hey, we call them T-Pumpy Face 30 Lube Ramadan promo. Our Muslim brothers and sisters will dey fast for this month of Ramadan. Una well done. As we begin umbrella, we go finish umbrella. That T-Pumpy concept they throw. We salute to the praise. Oh, yeah, now come buy your own land for Lube with chicken and money. Get 500 square meter plot of land for Lube. If you want pay instant 15 million naira, you go first pay 5 million naira for deposit. You fit spread them for 6 months, you pay 17 million naira only. All our land they carry on top correct paper FCDAC of O. Shapali, come we office wedding number 12 Moruvia Street. Who sent to Abuja? Tell why na 090 5454 T-Pumpy Vestate Lube Ramadan promo. Now who get promo? T-Pumpy concept, developer that cares.
All right, welcome welcome back and thank you for staying with us. It is still the Eagles Morning Risers Breakfast Show, and this is the Pages. Let's go take some more calls. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Yuri.
Good morning to you, Moses.
Yeah, this is Moses.
Right. All right. Welcome aboard.
Happy weekend.
Yeah, happy weekend. Thank God it's Friday, my brother. I tell you. Go ahead, my brother.
God bless
Talk to
you.
us. Yes.
God bless you.
Yes.
Yeah, another sad incident this morning. Boko Haram terrorized the IDP camp and also take away at about almost 100 people. UD, with all the U.S. support and the efforts of the government, why are these people so strong again? So my complaint and also our hard cry are the people sponsoring them. Until these people is being discovered. Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hello?
Go ahead, Moses.
Until these people are discovered, the issue of insecurity of this nation cannot stop UD. The collaborators within and outside, they are still there. They are still there. Not these boys in the bush. Those collaborators, those hidden collaborators. UD,
yeah.
One day, God will unveil and disgrace these people. I rest my case.
Right.
Thank you. Happy weekend.
Happy weekend. One day, God will arrest and disgrace these people, make an open show of them. Hello, good morning.
A very good morning, my brother.
Good morning to you. Good morning to you,
Thank God
Saminu.
it's Friday.
Thank God it's Friday. That's right. That's right. Yes.
My greetings to Selassie and the last man that just called now, and all the beautiful callers of this wonderful station. My brother.
Saminu, right? I want to believe.
Yes,
okay.
Saminu from Life Camp.
Awesome.
I want to ask a question. Just like this last caller said about insecurity. How long shall we continue with the insecurity problem? With all the resources and the manpower we have, as you rightly say, with the support of Americans. What is happening with our leaders? What is happening with our security system? With all the equipments we have, please, Nigerian leaders and those concerned, please wake up and do the needful. Nigeria is the only country we have. And secondly, which story are we going to believe about Kyari? Being freed by the court or with NDLE? As far as I'm concerned, this man is freed, and I hope all his entitlement and benefits will be given to him. And then there's now the justice for the Owode killing. Some policemen have been dismissed. I hope the families of those that have been killed will be adequately compensated by the government. Another issue I want to quickly. How long shall we continue about the corruption in this country? Look at the billions and billions of dollars. We're a country that we're so rich to be poor. How long shall we continue like this? This morning you mentioned about lack of water, lack of security, lack of electricity. How long shall we continue like this? What is wrong with our system? We need to change our mindset and do the needful for this country. But by the grace of God, Nigeria will be great again. But we need to put our attitude and sentiment aside and see how we can move this country forward. May God continue to bless our station, continue to bless our country. This is weekend. Please, Nigerians, drive and obey traffic rules and regulations. And I want to call all Muslims and Christians, let's continue to pray for this country. And we too must change our attitude and mindset with the atrocity we're committing. God bless you. Have a lovely Friday.
You too, my brother. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right. Some strong words now from Saminu. We'll take one more call. Hello, good morning.
Hello, UD. Good morning.
Good morning to
this
you.
This is Abdul calling for Suleja,
That's
Niger
right.
State.
Welcome, Abdul.
UD, thank you very much for giving us opportunity to talk on this beautiful radio.
Appreciate my brother.
My greetings go to all the callers and listeners of this beautiful radio, especially my friend Salasi. UD, I want to use this opportunity to talk to Dangote. It is only Dangote, I believe, that can help us in this country about this petrol issue. Look at the price now. Look at the price. So please, Dangote, please, I'm begging you, rescue us in this country. Do something about this petroleum product to be cheap in the market. About Abba Kyari, I'm waiting for one day that I will hear that Abba Kyari is free and is being called back to the Nigerian police. Abba Kyari is a very good man. He worked very hard. I could remember when he was there, the way he used to deal with all these Boko Haram and bandits. Thank you very much. God bless Igbo FM. God bless Nigeria. And bye.
Thank you, far too kind. All right, you heard that. So much is going on, so much at stake. Right. Let's go see yet another call. Let's see. Okay, still got time in my hands. Hello, good morning.
Hello. Good morning, Mr.
Yes, good morning, my brother.
How are you? How's everything this morning?
Very well, thank you, my brother. What's your name? Where you calling from?
I greet every corner. I give every listener. My name is Abubakar.
Abubakar. Awesome. Go ahead, Abubakar.
Yeah. Mr. Yudi, there is a chairman on the House of Assembly in River State. He's been a honorable member that molested that the wife. The proper action must to take on the man.
Right.
Because it's a woman, we consider that they be our mother. Whatever people did their offense, you are still your madam for infidelity. You have asked for their voice, let it go to the father house, go and look for something else to do. That is the proper way to do. And secondly, there is one local government in the River State, another chairman that also deal with.
Hello?
Are you there?
Yeah.
Hello?
I can hear you now.
There is also a local government chairman in River State that the lady posted a video for one primary school that is supposed to renovate it. He went to also go and molested the lady. But the community, the lady now is seeking for help. The community should not leave the lady alone because it's looking for their head. So the chairman should also deal with, and he should also remove in the office.
Okay, Abubakar, I get it.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate that one, though. Appreciate. Right, please, as we also put our voices in, let it be based on what is on the front page of Nigerian newspapers or whatever has been uttered on here, so that we don't have digression and allow for other family members to add your voices. Okay. Hello. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Yes, please. What's your name? Where you calling from?
God bless you. I'm Solomon Dauda from Marawa.
Solomon Dauda. All right, talk to us.
Thank you very much. The smartphone will increase by 20%. I think it is high time for this country. They should try to run this economy for us in such a way that we will not be hearing of things will increase. Something happened within the week. One of our neighbors, he went out, he entered motor from Maraba. He was going to. Everybody should listen to this matter. As a security agent, we should listen to this matter.
You might want to make that very short because time is not allowing for me to get to listen to that.
Yes. When he enter motor, they go Maraba. They go into the city. The car they picked him, only him. As they were going, as they were about reaching AYA. They drop in the first and that.
All right, I wouldn't be able to take that right now. You might want to keep that for another time. I'm sorry. All right, but I've got quite a number of things to handle on here. I'm sorry, my brother. All right? Okay, but let's just get to the WhatsApp right now. Okay, let's start with the Facebook page wall and see what is there on Facebook, right? Keep in mind that this is Eagles Morning Rises Breakfast Show. This is how we start your day the right way, and we make sure that we do all we can to allow all the voices to be heard right here and on here. All right, I see you, Dr. Mrs. Nma Olebara from Owerri, saying many Nigerians, the followership and indeed the masses are fast unlearning the qualities of morality, discipline, justice, fairness, and so on. They have taken to a new religious creed of if you can't beat them, you join them. They have taken to the culture of defying corruption, thieving, and bestial leadership in order to have the next day's meal. I am afraid that if this madness is allowed to continue, sycophancy will become a serious consideration for National Merit Award. Dr. Mrs. Okay, we hear you. Thank you. All right, I see a couple of messages right here now via the WhatsApp portal, and I see voice notes too as well. I'll just start with the voice notes so that everybody will be attended to. And any other voice note coming after now? I'm sorry, I may not have the time to take it, right? But let's start with Daniel from Kurudu. Daniel, good morning.
Good morning, Yudi. Good morning to all Eagles FM listeners. My name is Daniel from Kurudu. American has deployed troops to Nigeria. I asked myself, what are they doing? Are they not here to strengthen our security agencies? And yet you wake up every morning, the news of adoption, the news of killing is everywhere. You see, the issue of insecurity is just a political whip. Our security agencies has the capacity to neutralize any kinds of terrorists in any part of this country. It's just the political whip. I pray that we get it right one day. Thank you, and God bless Nigeria.
Thank you, Daniel. God bless Nigeria, and you too. Thank you. Samuel, let's get to take a listen. Okay, that will be Triple D. I beg your pardon, Triple D. Okay, I don't know. Triple, for some reason, your voice note is not having a play out. Let's get to
Good morning,
my friend.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Blessed Sonny from Niger State.
Blessed
You
Sonny.
see, 100 people missing after Boko Haram this thing in Borno State. You see, sometimes this kidnap or this adoption issue have become like just a script. I don't understand how 100 people will be me, as in how some people can be able to pack up to that number of people, and the nation is still moving on. No, the nation is still moving on. Anyway, on military invitation, honestly, I don't know what to say concerning this military, because is it even normal? A whole country from the time of Jonah or Yaradua to now, Nigeria could not borrow up to 210 trillion, and under somebody 210 trillion is missing. Honestly, it is a high time we go to China and adopt some of the China method of leadership. And Obasanjo saying it is the problem of Africa is unprepared leadership, and that is the truth. Like it is under 210 trillion is missing under you. Are you really prepared to be a leader? And such type of money will be looting under you, and you do nothing. You cannot account on it. So that is our problem. People were just there on their own. They don't even bargain with us. We go and beg them, say, come and be our leader. Where there are people.
All right, you overshot the time there, Blessed Sonny, but thank you still. Triple D.
The man with a golden voice, good morning.
Good morning to you, Triple.
My name is Triple D, sending this voice message right now from
awesome.
Waru.
Welcome aboard.
The man with a golden voice.
Yes,
send it to someone, is it Abba or Melikari?
Melikari, yes.
Listen to the amount of money, allegedly. Can you ask yourself, where are we and where are we heading to in this country? Only NNPC, such amount is being allegedly. Kano Deputy Governor, someone with a letter of impeachment. You ask yourself, your principal officer has decamp, and you are there. Why can't you honorably resign? So that we'll not be finding ourselves, we'll not be going through all this route. It's a waste of time, waste of energy. They're not talking about the 6 killing in Kano, they're talking about the deputy should know. Wherever your principal go in this country, you either go with him or you either leave. It's as simple as ABC, so that we'll not be wasting our time. But no killing. Mr. President, can you please visit these people? Can you please visit Meduguri? Dixon moved to a new party. That is people we define them as guru in politics. They know what they are doing. UD will get it right. The handwriting is there. Watch it very well. Okay. God bless you. Salasi, I greet you.
Watch it. Watch the handwriting. It's on the wall. It's there. UD, see it. The part that I see, Triple D, is we will get it right. Believing in Nigeria and all. I believe that too. With you. But I see this one here now is coming from Samuel all the way from Kujistan and existing protocols now. Happy survival day. I see the high five, Samuel. It is really yellow. But thank you though, Samuel. I'm slapping you an on-air high five too back. It says, UD, please, I want to ask, when will Nigerian leaders come to the realities of what is happening in this country? How can we claim to have leaders who don't care about the people they are meant to protect and provide essential amenities for? No. They will not do that. Instead, they are busy acquiring wealth for themselves and their families, while the masses are being kidnapped and killed by the terrorists and their sponsors on daily basis. What kind of leaders are these people, and where did they come from, and where are they going with this country? I rest my case. Have a great and safe day, UD says. You too, my brother. All right, Turkenby Hundu, all the way from Nasarawa State, says, good morning, UD. Good morning to you. I'm in a serious country. Kyari can't go free. From conniving to rehab debt in refineries without results, using billions of dollars to spending trillions. Imagine a blessed country like Nigeria, home to most poor people on the earth. UD insecurity is worrisome in Nigeria, getting worse and worse every day. I prefer the president suspend all other projects and fight insecurity to finish it. Okay, to finish, it will be a golden achievement, all right? Kano governor from day one in office spend this time to go on vendetta instead of doing his job, Turkenby is saying right there. And I see this message too. This one is coming from who? Udokama, all the way from Mutako. Good morning, Mr. UD says. Good morning to you too, Udokama. Please, where is Mr. GB? Why has he gone silent in all of these things happening in Southwest? Good morning once again, he says. GB is well and fine. In fact, GB and I had a conversation yesterday, so he's good. His kicking is fine. All right, thanks for checking up on him. All right, now I see this one here too, and it's coming from who now? Okay. I don't see your name to this. Okay, I see the name now. All right, so this one says, top of the morning to you, Mr. UD. Good morning to you too, my brother. It says, my name is Ken Afekoro, reaching out from Coventry, UK. Appreciate that one from you. It says, please, Mr. UD, can you tell Nigerians the situational improvement or difference, if there is any, since the coming of the United States of America? Because I don't know. I don't. As it seems, these terrorists are getting bolder since their arrival. Well, Ken. I thought about that question. I pondered on it several times, but I want to leave it to the NSA. I want to leave it to the chief of the Minister of Defense. I want to leave it to all the security chiefs. I want to leave it to the IGP who has just come in. All of them who have been given the mandate to spearhead, to go up front, to go before us and make deals, decisions, diplomatic or bilateral, whatever it may be. I want to leave it to them. Because I saw on the news, was it just recently, right? That look, the idea of U.S. building having a base in Nigeria, the military, one of the military representatives now says it's not going to happen. If you see the United States here, the reason for coming is training. And that's what they are doing. They're training us to be better combatants. So I will just leave it there and believe that's what it is. And I want to believe that there is a plan. There is a plan going on, because there better be a plan. There better be a plan. If not, it will all be a waste, actually. But then I see you now. Hannah from Guagua says, good morning, Udwak. Good morning. What about Moses? I greet all the Eagles family. Moses just spoke, Hannah. I thought you heard him. And then finally now, Honorable Edwards from Apo says, good morning, Mr. UD. Good morning to you, Honorable Edwards. Thank you for reaching out. Says, the problem in our country is as a result of bad leadership. But with the new Electoral Act, we can vote the best candidate of our choice. As member, your party, Mr. President, has given us opportunities to vote right candidates. Thanks, he says. All right, on that note, I also want to say thanks to you, and also put it out there that the views as expressed by callers is not being influenced in any ways by Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. However, we uphold the sanctity, the relationship that we have with you, because you make this happen. Sports on Eagles Wings will be coming up at the 8 o'clock hour. Keep your fingers crossed.